What do I win? I just checked the mailbox outside and my email. I don't see any prize, Dan. Where's my prize? I predicted now we're going on 4 days in a row. I predicted where the market was going to be. Did you buy the options? No, right? Because you're thinking you need to predict the market. By the way, NKLA. No, I'm not saying anything right now. So funny. If you guys, I know the NKLA people are cheering this move right now. You just can't stay short anything. Wow. Do I win a prize? Do I win a prize? What do I win? What do I win? What do I win? So I don't know. What was the whole point of me predicting something? All right, to prove that I know something? What do I know? Market goes up every day. So you want predictions, right? We're going to be up tomorrow. We're going to be up the next day. We're going to be up the next day. And we're going to be up the next day. And then it's Monday. So we're going to go up. I'm going to give you every date. I'm going to give you exactly what's going to happen, right? Watch this. Here's we go. You ready? Tomorrow's June 24th will be up. 25th up. 26th up. Market closes on 27th and 28th will be up anyway. 29th up. 30th up. Right? July 1st, massive up day. Like stupid up. Like 3%, 4%, maybe 8% up. Tuesday up. Friday down. We're gonna sell off on the 3rd, and we're gonna close relatively flat. Shocking. The Qs will be about 266 by then, right? 4th of July weekend on a Saturday, boom bang, blow some shit up, come back Monday morning for a massive gap up that'll totally engulf the candle from the 3rd. Huge, biggest day of the year, in fact, on the 6th of July. Gap up, not even a fade, straight up all day. All right? So then, oh, by the way, so then on the 6th, we're going to have a massive day. And then the 7th and 8th, we're not going to do much. But then the 9th of July, up. 10th, big day up. 10th. 13th, obviously up. July 14th, huge up. 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, we're going to take a momentary pause again. Maybe sell off on the 17th. Monday, the 20th, stupid amount up. Q's closing in on 289 at that day. July 21st, pause. 22nd, nothing's going to happen that day. That day's going to suck. July 22nd, look out for that day. July 22nd is going to be awful. Not meaning that the day is going to be not an up day, but just going to be a choppy day. It's going to be terrible. 23rd, up. 24th, another one of those choppy, annoying Fridays. Then 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and the 31st, up every single day. You can't believe it as the Qs are approaching 289. All right. Now comes the fun. August 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, I'm going to say nothing happens. And then we're going to blast off again the 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Every single day up, you can't believe it. And then the 17th, August 17th, biggest down day we're going to have since that last Thursday sell-off. So I'm going to say NASDAQ down 265 that day. Dow down 880 minimum. Then the 18th, they're going to gap this market up and we're going to follow through on the downside. Another massive down day. 17th, 18th, into the 19th gap down day. And then we buy stocks. So from August 19th till March of 2021, every day will be up. And the Qs will be at 397 come March of 2021. You like that? You write all that shit down? You hear all that shit, Dan? Now, when all that happens, what do I get? Do I win a prize? No, but I'll be buying a 67 Chevelle. I'll be paying off my probably I pay off the mortgage. You might as well keep the mortgage because you get a write-off. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy a new computer finally. I'm using a computer from 2011. We were just talking about it. So again, talk to me about RAM. I've been investigating RAM and I had it all wrong. I figured more RAM, more better, faster computer. It's totally incorrect, right? If your computer is not using the 8 gigs of RAM, apparently the other 8 gigs you got sitting there don't even get touched. It's about the processor speed, right? So I got a computer that is from 2011, my Mac that I'm using right now. Computer was starting to skitch out a little bit. So I slapped a solid state hard drive in there. And next thing you know, it's a brand new computer. But now it's starting to act a little bit, a little bit sluggish. I only got I'm only free. I only got about 50 gigs out of the 500 on the hard drive free. So that's probably a little bit of a drag. But the question I have, and I've been debating and I've been reading about it because I'm not that skilled at anything other than predicting where the market's going to go. Am I right or am I wrong with this train of thought? So if you guys are tech geeks out there, talk to me. All right. I think, am I right about let's say I have 64 gigs of RAM. I always thought more gig, more faster. Here we go, processing everything all at once, right? But what I read is that even if you got 64 gigs, if the computer doesn't need more than the 8 or 9, right? It's wasted gig. You should be improving on the processor speed. So right now I'm about to buy. I'm actually, Dan. That's how well this month is going. I'm gonna buy something. I don't buy shit for myself. Even this wife beater is like 9 years old at this point. I'm wearing $3 shorts from Models. It's cost me $3. I never leave the house. What do I need to spend money? But if I'm going to sit in the house, I'm going to help Apple stock go to 400, and I'm going to buy myself my 3rd computer. So I got my kids' new 2 laptops. I think it's time for the king to get something else, right? So the question now is, do I wait till December or January where the new Apple, the fancy Apple, comes out with their own chip, right? Their own chip. Do I wait like the phones? When you get the new phone, you don't want to go immediately and buy the new phone because sometimes there's glitches and you want to work out the glitches, right? No, I'm working on my trading terminal that I work over here is my AMD computer with the fancy red lights. It looks like a freaking demon sitting under my desk. I got dual fans with the red light on them. Sick. I got the AMD. Yeah, I got the whole 16 gigs of RAM. That's just using that's what's going on over here. But I want something new here. I got the 20, but now they're going to come out with one right smack dab in the middle. I don't want 27 inches. I don't want 21.5, but now they're going to come out with a 24-inch, their own chip. I just think I'm just gonna try to suffer till, maybe January or February. Let's see what the feedback is. Let's see if they really come out with their own chip. Let's see what the processing speed is like, and then maybe I dive into that because I'm kind of getting antsy right now. I want some new shit in my life, but hell yeah, everyone's invited. So going back to this QQQ, right? We got the $300 calls, right? I bought more today, 43 cents, right? All right, 43 is not a lotto ticket anymore. Now we're talking about real money, right? But if we're going to tack on 4 points a day, remember, when the Qs go up 4 more points tomorrow, it's that much easier to keep tacking on bigger numbers. The Qs are not 178 anymore. At 178, a 4-point day was pretty big. Now at 251, a 4-point day is a fart, right? So if we're going to just keep farting in the face of reality, again, I believe in the market. As much as I'm a bear, I believe in what's going on. Technology is where you want to be. I'm buying new computers. I'm upgrading my router. I'm buying the shit that makes this world go round. You know, DocuSign, I don't get it. I don't get Etsy. I don't get that, you know. But my biggest trade of the day was short Neo today. I had 12,000 shares at 750 short. That was my big trade of the day. I was dying to short something, and the first thing I saw going negative, I started hammering it. I got something to clarify about me supplying money, right? Again, I come from the old school days where the education companies were, let's use the word scam loosely, right? I don't want to indict myself because I was a part of it. What I did was I taught my opening fade scenario and I taught options. So I did what I did, right? I taught some stuff that I was skilled at. I got paid $100 or $200 for shooting the shit with these guys. But these guys, back when I first started learning about how much money there was in the education business, just like the gold, right? Nobody found gold. Who made the most money? The guys with the pickaxes, selling the jeans, selling the shovels, selling the setups, right? Now everybody's doing what I've been doing for 25 years now. You know, it all started with just a bunch of kids hanging out behind me, watching me trade. And I was like, get the fuck away from me. You know, they're trying to talk to me as I'm trying to trade. And then the internet was born and we formed chat rooms and all that stuff. But the original concept was, give me 12,500 bucks, right? I'm going to teach you how to trade and I'm going to give you a trading account. Now it all sounds fancy. It all sounds fantastic on the surface, right? All right, 12,500, that's my tuition. I'm going to a 10-day 9 to 5 seminar, right? Now, again, I don't buy into that philosophy anyway, because you go to class from 9 to 5 all day. Wait, hang on. All-time highs, Qs right there. Boom, 251. What's up? We never go down. So, what was I saying? Something about classes and 12,500, right? The guy I was working with, right, was charging 12,500 bucks for 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. Right? I don't give a shit how much information is in there. It's 10 days. You learned about everything. Platforms, moving averages, stochastics, Bollinger Bands. You got a little bit of everything for 10 days. How much information could you really take away when you're getting shoved all that in 10 days, right? You can't. You remember some from the beginning, some from the middle, and some from the end. So the idea was, we're going to train you how to trade for 12,500 bucks. I'm going to give you a day trading account after. You know what it was? It was $10,000 for the course, and we took your 2,500 and put it into an account and said, here's your account with some leverage. We just gave you a day trading account. So whichever way you wanted to look at it, you were getting a trading account, but it was still your money. So I'm doing something similar to that now. Obviously, 12,500. If you're paying that kind of money for a 10-day course, call me first before you do it, because you're not going to learn shit in a week. You're definitely not going to. I think the dumbest thing people do, 12,500 for a 10-day course is completely absurd. Also, right? Or these day trading expos, they're going to teach you about some tactic. That's stupid. Because once you're done with that 600 bucks, maybe you took away a little bit of information. Why not pay somebody to sit with for a month or more? What I do, the way that I do it, is the right way to do it if you're going to learn. Time. Time is on your side, not against you. Pay a price, take a couple of classes, and then sit and watch the trades in action live every day for months on end. For $1,000. That's how you're going to learn. And then after 2 or 3 months, you're like, hey, this is pretty good. I still got a lot to learn, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Let me pony up for the next 3 to 5 years for one price, and I get to hang out with this guy. And chances are, I'm calling it the 3-year subscription now. But chances are I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to be here for the next 15 years. So if you pay once, you get to hang with us forever. You know, nobody knew these SPAC plays before we did. We gave you VTIQ. We gave you FMCI. We were onto these things before they became a CNBC household name, right? Who gave you space when nobody was talking about it at $10? And that's the tip of the iceberg. You're not going to learn how to trade. You're not going to get all what you need, right? You're not going to get everything you need in a 10-day, 1 month, or even 3 months. You know how you tell if people are succeeding? My churn rate. I got 125 members, about 65 or 70 of them show up on a regular basis. Some guys decide to blow their account up by trading JNUG options. I never traded JNUG options, and he blew his account up like 5 years ago. I never bought $30,000 worth of puts since 2012 on the QQQ. I never suggested to do that. If you want to do that against my, I'm screaming, we never go down, we never go down. If you want to leverage your account and buy puts because you think that we're going to roll over and you blow your account up, that's on you. I just show you reality of the market. And right now, I'm a fraud in a way because I'm a bear. But there's no freaking way I'm shorting the market. I've tried. It doesn't work. I've lost $1 million trying to short the Qs over the last 20 years. At least. At least. And how do I still have money? Because most of my other trades work. Every time I've tried to time the Qs to the downside, I've lost money. But a combination of what we do, it's everything I've learned for 25 years, plus the guys that are teaching in my room right now live. They're guys that I've showed what to do and what to say. And they are now running with it. So even if I decide to walk away and I only do an hour a day, usually I'm good from 9 to 12. I can't talk all day like I used to. But we got a guy that knows exactly what we like. And he now is taking it one step beyond because he knows how to code and chart and set up alerts and all the stuff that I don't know how to do because I'm retarded. I'm very specific. I know exactly what I'm good at, and that's what I do. And that's life. So what I do on Saturday every 6 weeks is I do a class. One of the original ideas that we had back from 2002. One class, I try to shove as much as I possibly can into 5 hours, but then that's not where it ends. Monday, you get to come and hang out and put what you learned on Saturday to good use. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you get a whole nother 35 or 40 days to hang with me to then ask, hey, is this that setup that you explained on Saturday? Yes, here it is. You want to be buying the stock right here. Here's where you put the stop. There's where the VWAP is, and there's where the multi-day VWAP. And you see what we taught in action for months. Now, again, if you're sitting there with $1 million in your account, $6,500 to hang with me for the rest of your life, once you start realizing that I'm the man, it's a fart. But if you got $4,000 in a Robinhood account, I understand. You're not going to take out a loan to pay some schmuck on the internet, $6,500, no matter how smart I am. I get it. So we're catering to as many people as you can. I'm not good at feeling people out, whether or not they're lying to me. You know that some people just keep me on the phone for hours on end and they never show up anyway. So I don't have that skill. But have a conversation with me. Be honest. Let me know where you're at. I'll tell you what I can do for you, what we provide, and we'll work it out. And that's all I can say. I don't like being a salesman. I don't want to be a salesman. I want to prove myself by showing you this And then you're going to want to be part of what we're doing. And that's it. I hate Ameren. No matter what that stock does, I can't be a fan. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a fan of Ameren. I can't be a fan of Ameren. I can't be a fan of Best Buy. They're just. I can't be a fan. I can't be a fan of some of these things. They're just so beat up and so awful. And if you haven't rallied in this market, I mean, just awful. You know, woo, man, I got to put the AC on in here. Right now, I'm all about the indices and trying not to think. You know, bets, MJ, Jets, Faz, Qs, covers all the bases. And I tell you, I lost money on a trade that I probably should have destroyed the world on today. You know, I trade around my portfolio. So FMCI was having some issues up there at 18 bucks, right? So it starts to roll over. I shorted it at 17.80. It doesn't want to go down. I can't stay short stocks once they get back over the VWAP. So then again, I use the VWAP as my out, right? I got stopped out. And then I said, all right, I'm not going to get out of my entire position all at one price, even though I'm wrong. And I gave myself to 1801, and I got stopped out at 1801. And then about 3 hours later, the stock fucking tanks $1.50, right? Now, why didn't I get back in? That's the learning process. Why didn't I get back in to FMCI short? Because I was upset. I didn't want to get burned a third time. You know what that is? That's your emotions. There's no place for I don't wanna or I don't feel like it. Once that creeps into your trading, you're lost. And it still happens because it's human nature. It's so hard to fight that. I tried shorting FMCI. I lost $100. I try it again. I lose $200. So the third time, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that stock. And then it tanks $1.50. You're not going to win on every trade, right? And that's one thing I like about shorting is because I know for a fact there's no way I'm staying short because you can't. You can't stay short. That's been proven. No matter what. You got a pandemic, race war going on. It doesn't even matter. Nobody cares. But it really does make sense if you dig deep. We're still buying shit. The consumer's still out there. Sure, my friend's restaurant's going to probably go out of business, but he should have bought the Qs, and now he'd been all right. That's the trade-off. Your business is failing, buy stocks. You're running out of money, put whatever you got left into the market. Take your check that you were supposed to use for the rent and buy the Qs with it. New highs, all-time highs. We tried pulling back there you pulled back a whopping like 20, 30 cents while I was sitting here. All-time highs now. You can't stay short. So that's one good thing about shorting. There's no chance, except for Groupon. I am still short Groupon. You can't stay short. So that's it. I mean, it's the same story every day. I mean, it's getting a little bit redundant and repetitive and some other synonymous word with again and again and again. But if it's going to be the same day every day, go with the same stock. It's the QQQs, the king of all stocks. You're diversified and the money's just pouring in. You're afraid to own Amazon, Tesla, Netflix, and Google? Buy the Qs. I just got the Qs. Well, really, I'm shorting SQQ. I got the $300 calls, but I'm shorting SQQ every day. The stock goes down every day. And then they're going to reverse split it, and it's going to go down every day. Every day. Right. Oh, GoPro, right? You knew the GoPro story was done when people started calling it a social media company.
Oh, we could get our own website and we could post our pictures on it, and it's like a community.
You know where else you could do that? On Facebook. It's done. You're not going to start GoPro. I mean, once that was out there, I was like, oh my God, these people are delusional. But right now, the market, you want to be involved in tech. We're moving on. Progress is technology. Technology is the QQQ, biotech and tech. You need to cure diseases, help people live longer, and they need doodads and gadgets to play with. So that's that. So, man, I wish I could be flawless in my trading. I sold NKLA at 70 and a half, and it goes up 3 points without me. I short FMCI, I lose $218. The stock tanks $1.50 without me. It happens. That's why I do less and less trading when the market goes up every single day. You might as well just stick with the Qs and enjoy. By the way, if you don't know SQQ, I've gone over this trade a million times with you. Even if the market goes down 50%, right? The SQQ right now, all right? You want me to go over this one more time? The free money trade of the century, SQQ short. So the SQQ right now is trading at 733, right? The SQQ moves up. The SQQ moves up when the QQQ goes down. So it's very rare also because the Qs go up all the time. But let's say the Qs go down 40% tomorrow. 40% in one day. Could it happen? Sure. QQQ drops 40% tomorrow. So what does that mean? That means the SQQ will be up 120%, right? 733 times 2. If the market falls 50%, wait, did I do the right math? 50%, 150%. So, no, sorry. Let's go. Let's say the market falls 50% tomorrow. 50%. Sickest day ever. 50% out the window. Everyone's getting obliterated, right? Woo. So at 50% retrace on the Qs, your SQQ will go up what? 150%. So well, now it's at 731 times 150% equals 1096 plus 732. It gets you to $18.28. $18.28. Nowhere near 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, or 65. I'm selling $40 calls for September, and I'm selling 45s for 45s for September and 40s, and I'm selling $65 calls for January. We're never going to 65. It's just about waiting for the money at this point. Yeah, I got all kinds of issues. But I learned something from Trump. If you don't go to the doctor and check it out, then you really don't have any physical problems. Genius. I'm not even joking around that. I'll go to the doctor when I'm in excruciating pain or I have 109 fever. That's it. You ain't getting me to go to the doctor right now. You know, this market's so bullish that I've been trying to buy more September 300s and for 43 cents and nobody's selling them to me. I've been on the bid at 43 cents. I got done for a few. I have not done, I never got the whole thing. I was just trying to buy 10 more. September 300s. I can't get done on the bid. Oh, we're never going down. Let me see. Yeah, that's me on the bid. Nobody. By the way, take a look at the September 300. It's a very popular contract. That also adds value to the contract itself because it's in play. People are digging that. I don't know if it's going to go to $2 or $3, but hey, look, if it goes to $1.50. All right, time to break the intermittent fasting. I'm going till 2 o'clock lately. I'm starting to hallucinate a little bit right now. All right. $8%? Yeah, I mean, it depends. It all depends if you what's it called? If it's a day trade, I mean, day trade, swing trade, investment's all different. All right. Good luck. Keep the faith. I hope we have a pandemic every year because this has been the best market I think I've ever seen in the history of my life. This is way beyond 1999, 2000. Just crushing it. Not me personally crushing it, but the market. I don't see a problem here. We'll have a 10 or 15% correction, I'm sure, but that'll be it, and then we'll move on from there. All right. No, you're not supposed to use the cream. I drink black coffee. The cream breaks the fast, according to my website that I read about. I don't know. All right, good luck. The market's selling off. It's going to be 20 minutes tops. Be careful. See you.